I'm Chef Shevek Barnhart here at the Shevek and Company restaurant in Silver City, and I'd like to talk a little bit about the Gila cliff dwellings and why we as a business support it so much, recommend people go there, and why we recommend the funding of national parks and forests. For one thing, personally, in my life, they've been a very important part, not just the Gila wilderness, but all of that. And that's the fact that as a younger person, and through when I met my husband 21 years ago, we met in a national forest while camping. The Gila wilderness, which thankfully is practically out my back door, is one of the most beautiful parks in the United States. And the cliff dwellings, which are the penultimate part of the park for many of us, is just this magnificent part of history. The part of history that most of us never learn about, the part of history that needs to be preserved, about the Americans who lived here, the Native Americans who lived here before the whites came to this area. Whether we're talking about the Spanish or the British, whichever came here, they were here first. It's a wonderful stroll, climb up the staircase after staircase carved into the side of the mountains to be able to get up to the cliff dwellings. And while you're up there, you see these buildings that are still partially around, that go back 10,000 plus years. People lived in this cliff, in this cave, basically just this short cave on the side of a cliff above one of the most beautiful valleys with a stream that runs through it that you'll ever see. You'll enjoy every step walking up it. The last time I was there, and I go there every time family or friends come into town, it's one of the things we always bring them out to see. I have great respect for anyone who works for the National Park Service. My favorite teacher in junior high school used to work for them every summer when she wasn't teaching. And everything I know about everyone who works at the cliff dwellings, they are people, whether they are paid or volunteers, who really not only care about the history of the cliff dwellings, but really care about preserving that history and making it come alive for you. This is something you should do if you're ever in the area. It is one of the most enjoyable things you'll do, and it is probably 2.5 hours of some exercise, some education, some beautiful scenery, and seeing something unique that is part of the Americas, that is part of this area, that is part of our history. I hope you come.